Parambir Singh, replaced as Mumbai Police Commissioner over unforgivable lapses in the Mukesh Ambani security scare probe this week, delivered a counter blow of stunning proportions on Saturday, accusing Maharashtra Home Minister Anil Deshmukh of corruption and interference in police work. The explosive accusations prompted calls by the opposition for the resignation of Mr. Deshmukh. In a letter to Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray, titled Untruthful Statements by the Honorable Home Minister Maharashtra, Mr. Singh said the minister had appointed several of his officers, including Sachin Waze, who has been arrested in the Mukesh Ambani case for running an extortion racket. He said the Home Minister had asked several of his officers to collect money from restaurants, pubs, bars and hookah parlors, setting them a target of Rs 100 crore every month as recently as February this year. Moving on to the next news, Maharashtra Home Minister Anil Deshmukh on Saturday said he will file a defamation case against former Mumbai Police Commissioner Parambir Singh, who has levelled explosive allegations of corruption and interference in police work against the minister. All the allegations made by Parambir Singh are false. He should prove them. I am filing a defamation case against him, Mr. Deshmukh said in a statement. The former Commissioner of Police Parambir Singh has made false allegations in order to save himself, as the involvement of Sachin Waze in Mukesh Ambani and Mansukh Hiren's case is becoming clearer from the investigation carried out so far, and threads are leading to Mr. Singh as well, Mr. Deshmukh tweeted on Saturday. Moving on to the next news, Ashoka University has admitted that there have been lapses in institutional processes surrounding the exits last week of two top academics, citing free speech curbs. The privately funded liberal arts institution has said it will work to rectify these slips in consultation with all stakeholders. Acknowledging their eminence, a joint statement from the university's top functionaries and the two outgoing faculty members, Pratap Bhanu Mehta and Arvind Subramanian, sought to emphasize that the two continue to believe in it being one of the most important projects in Indian higher education. We acknowledge that there have been some lapses in institutional processes which we will work to rectify in consultation with all stakeholders. This will reaffirm our commitment to academic autonomy and freedom, which have always been at the core of the Ashoka University ideals, the statement said. Moving on to the next news, the US at no point believed that India and China were on the verge of a war, visiting US Secretary of Defense General Lloyd Austin said on Saturday, referring to the months-long face-off that the Indian and Chinese armies were engaged in last year. We have never considered India and China were on the verge of a war, Mr. Austin said at a press conference in New Delhi. He was responding to a query on whether there was ever time in the past year when the US believed that the war between India and China was imminent. Mr. Austin is in India as part of three-nation tour, the first since the Joe Biden administration took charge earlier this year. He met Prime Minister Narendra Modi and National Security Advisor Ajit Doval on Friday and met Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh on Saturday. Moving on to the next news. Thousands of people in Sydney's outer suburbs were ordered to evacuate Sunday as Australia's east coast was hit by record rainfall and widespread flooding. Emergency services issued the evacuation orders for several low-lying areas in the city's northwest a day after authorities warned of potentially life-threatening flash floods in New South Wales state. People had already begun flocking to evacuation centres in towns north of Sydney as torrential rains on Saturday pummeled a vast coastal region already soaked by an unusually wet summer.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.